The Tale of a Barber Seeking Revenge Against Those Who Took Away His Perfect Life is a musical that can be mistaken for no other. The iconic musical Sweeney Todd is playing at the Open Stage in downtown Harrisburg. Joining us now to tell us all about it and her role is Rachel Landon, who plays Miss Lovett. Rachel, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Sweeney Todd it's a little spooky. When I think something like this, I think fall going into Halloween. But obviously, it opens up. We're heading into spring. What is it about this musical that just makes it perfect, really, for any time of year?
Well, I think we're really obsessed with horror, and really, it's fun any time of year. We're also obsessed with the anti-hero, and Sweeney Todd is kind of the iconic anti-hero. As a society, we love watching our protagonists kind of fall into doing bad things. So if you look at Dexter, Breaking Bad, and things like that. Sweeney has been around since the 1800s. He was a Penny Dreadful character, and very much like your mustache-twisting villain. And in the 70s, he was developed by Hugh Wheeler and Stephen Sondheim into kind of this deep and very complicated character, and I think people really identify with him, even though by the end, you realize you're rooting for the wrong guy.
Yeah, so you guys have a lot of great performances at Open Stage. What made you want to bring Sweeney Todd in, and how does it kind of fit into that lineup?
Well, our season is called Out of the Darkness, and Sweeney, even though I wouldn't call it a pick-me-up show, it is very comedic, along with being a dramatic musical. It is, it's just so beautiful. It is beautifully written by Stephen Sondheim. It's a complicated score. Of course, like people might know the movie with Johnny Depp. They might know that it's been running on Broadway the last year, currently with Sutton Foster. And it is just a beautiful show. And I think that as a part of our Out of the Darkness season, where we're still kind of recovering from COVID. Many theaters, museums, movie theaters across the country are still lacking audiences. So to see those audiences come back in and have a cathartic experience together in a dark room is a really beautiful thing.
And you said it's playing on Broadway. Who needs to go to Broadway? You can just go up to Harrisburg, see it there.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very different production, but it's still a very cool production. I think people are going to love it.
Let's talk about some of the other shows you have planned for the rest of this year.
Yes. Coming up, we have the 25th anniversary production of The Diary of Anne Frank. We are the longest running production in the whole country, producing this beautiful show and telling Anne's story. Tens of thousands of kids have seen it over the last 25 years. We're producing it, and it's opening here in a couple of weeks. We have one public performance on March 21st. And it is just a story that everyone can connect with. We also have that as a part of our Good at Heart Festival. You can find more information on our website about that. We also, in the very same week, we have a touring production coming in called Mary Speaks, a really amazing production created by Angela Polite, who is out of New York City, and she tells the story of Mother Mary and her son Jesus, but told through the eyes of a black mother in America, and just wanting her son to survive and thrive in a country that often enacts violence on him. So,
well, a lot of great shows on deck. Right now, though, it's Sweeney Todd, and we know you're busy, so we really appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk to us about it. Hey, Sweeney Todd is at Open Stage until March 16th, but it is...
We are probably having an extension.
There we go.
Our website.
Some breaking news right there. So keep an eye on the website if you want to get tickets, or maybe you can get on the waiting list. We have more information on our website, fox43.com. Rachel, thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.